Hello everyone and welcome back to the Crew 2. Today we're going to look into hovercraft, which is one of the disciplines we have not yet looked into on this playthrough series. This is actually one of the episodes which I previously recorded, but which ended up with a black screen and just, game sound and my voice, but no video image. So we will replay the one and single race which I actually completed during that episode. We'll replay that to include all the content.
Man,
Okay.
it'd be great to go up in that. But you could see all kinds of amazing stuff.
Yeah, okay. Not sure what that means. Beat your rival to earn this. Aha! This is the ultimate vehicle for the off-road rival. Alright, that's kind of cool though. Getting a chopper. Yeah, like I said, we never played the hovercraft discipline on the series, and as I recorded the first episode, which ended up with a black screen, I struggled some with the handling. Actually, I think I tried like maybe 3 different races, and I had to replay them all, I think, several times. And 2 of those races I never completed. I ended up like in last. I had some real struggles with the handling of the vehicle. And if we check over here, one decision which we made, we went to check out these vehicles, and we own a decent one, which is now upgraded as well somewhat because we won one race, I think, or I don't know if we won it, but we completed it. Maybe the criteria was like top 3. I don't remember, to be honest. Anywho, the performance level is now 44 and the best one has 51. So it doesn't differ much, although we see that maybe the other one has a better acceleration or something because the power is like almost twice the power. We have 210 now. I think that's included with upgrades. Not sure if the power is affected when we add on the upgrades or just the performance level. Anyhow, it's now 210 and this one has 400. So maybe this will accelerate better, maybe this will handle better, I don't know. Actually, this has a more easier handling. If we look at the handling bar up here, it says easy. This should be harder to maneuver, I guess. We had issues enough though with handling this one. So I'm not sure if we should, because the decision we made last episode, which I couldn't show because it had black screen again, it was that we didn't have much money because we had just spent money on buying a car. I don't remember which, but anyhow, we didn't want to spend more money and almost go bankrupt again on buying this one unless we found that we really needed it. And I'm just thinking maybe we do need it since we struggle so much. Also, maybe we should look into some pro tuning alternatives because we haven't done any pro tuning for hovercraft discipline. So let's go all in this time on just making this episode a success, because the last one, I promise you, it was not a success. It might have had some great entertainment value of me struggling and getting frustrated, but we didn't have much success in this discipline. So maybe let's try to buy this one. Why not? Color wise, I don't know. Let's just pick one. Maybe, I mean, we go a lot with black and yellow, maybe, or whatever. Okay, let's not get hung up on it. Maybe green is cool. Let's go green. Doink. Done. Bye-bye, money. Hello, hovercraft. Alright. Proto Speedster purchased. Nice. So, let's see. Maybe we should test drive it before we do any like pro tuning, but let's see what pro tuning alternatives is there here for this one. Air assistance. What does that mean? Spin brake assistance. What does that mean? Braking power, pitch stiffness, roll stiffness, oversteering, grip factor. I wonder if this will affect speed. If we increase it, will it, like, top speed is not affected. I'm not sure. Oversteer. Yeah. Maybe we should, now it says power 536. Did it not say like 410 when we checked it? That's interesting. So the power increased just by buying it. I do wish, I mean, sure, this is pro settings. You should know what you do when you change this, but I would appreciate, since there are so many different vehicles, that they had some kind of, you know, explanatory text. Just shortly, just very brief, how that affects things in the big picture. Maybe we should see if we can change, like, these performance parts. Can we move them? Or maybe they are too low. By the way, maybe they are too low for the other hovercraft because it has already a high performance level. Yeah, I think they will be. Okay, so maybe that was just a waste of time. Too low. Yeah. Okay, let's just smack them back on this one and then find us the race, which the one that I finished in the previous episode, and see if we can replay it. Just to, it's a good test drive and also to include all the content in the series. So I think I preset the filter here. Yeah, done. Hovercraft events that are done. This is the only one. So let's go. We have now a decent performance level there. It should be no issues, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not. This is not so easy.
Do not ask for autographs during race preparation. Thank you.
As I recall, though, you can't use the rudders behind the propellers much. You just steer. I mean, this is it. Left and right. And throttle and brake. That's all. But there is a technique because it's sliding very much on this like air pillow, and you need to like turn ahead in time and get the propellers in an angle so you push yourself in the direction you want to go. So if you're coming fast into a corner, you need to steer ahead of the corner to get the propellers in the correct position to push you through the corner. And
doesn't matter what you're driving if you do it in the wild.
It might sound easy, but I can tell you it's not. Whoa! Okay, this handle's actually way better if I can control it. I could take that turn much faster, I think, than I did with the other one. But that was like one turn. We'll see how this feels in the long run. We are dead last. This is common in this discipline. Sliding a lot sideways. This is the issue we faced earlier as well. Now I know this map since I drove, or this track, since I drove it several attempts in the previous episode. Actually working bit smoother now than the first. Trying to go on the right side here, not so easy. In between here, and now we're gonna make a U-turn back to the start finish. Really tricky actually. Passing this dude. Whoa. Alright. Taking this shortcut, can we? Can we? Yeah, in the lead actually, in the lead. 41%. I'm really focused right now because really need to follow the track, be smooth, sort of be proactive a bit with the steering, because you also, if you make like 2 sharp turns, you lose speed. So you need to take like sweeping turns, maintaining the speed while still making the corner.
Aren't you just full of surprises?
Yeah, we'll see. There's one more lap and a lot can happen. See, I'm not even a second ahead. And I'm doing my very best with a good performance advantage. And also know the tracks as previously. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I'm gonna lose a lot of speed here. They might overtake me actually. I made it, okay. Not by much, not by much. Barely leading. It might just be that this hovercraft is a little bit easier to handle. Not sure. According to the slider when we bought it, it should be harder to handle, but I am not so sure if that's my experience. Try push me through this corner a bit tighter than before. Stay on the right side perhaps if possible. Avoid a wall bounce. Just touch it lightly. Maybe last turn, maybe. Will it be possible? Hooray! Yes! We actually won a hovercraft race. Great start. Even though we knew the track ahead or since before. Oh, there is the loot. Yeah, you see, it's not so easy to handle. Maybe if we could get some momentum, some direction of where we're going. Okay. First performance parts for this vehicle. Maybe this is better to build on. Because now we also see that even though I had such a performance advantage, I really didn't, put away. I never created a gap to the ones behind us. They were like less than a second behind us all the time. So just the slightest mistake and we would instantly have lost our leader position. So that says a lot of the struggle that was with this one, which was done a bit slower and slower acceleration, I suspect, since the lack of power on that one. All right. So that's that. So that's the one we had already made, right? So now to the fun stuff, the ones which we never made, the ones which we struggled with. Let's see here. Glacier Park Squad X event. I'm not sure if we ever tried that one. Still recommend a level of 30. The one which we made also had 30. And there's one with 50. Let's not do that. Let's try the one with 30. Maybe we know this map a little, so it may be easier. I think we need all the help we can get.
Think of hovercraft as a military vehicle, but I think of it as a party vehicle. The smooth ride doesn't shake the beer like a pickup. The ladies love it, and I get to parties at my lake house twice as fast when I cut across the lake.
Alright. Let's see if we can make this. Now it will be more interesting, like I said, because now we have not played this. And maybe we have played parts of this track as part of the one we just did. But it's all in all maybe a new parts as well. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, we never used the boost. I just realized we never used the boost.
You glide to an easy win, then we'll ride to the nearest party.
On the other race, we just drove like default. No nitro.
Man, that bumping looks like fun.
Yeah! So fun! Do we dare use the nitro a little? Maybe we can create this gap we spoke about. Oh, here's a tight corner coming up. Whoa! All right. Not sure if you're supposed to fly. Ah, okay. This puts the handling to the test. Whoa! Whoa! Flying sideways. No, not the dead halt. Okay, from first to almost last. Whoa, no, don't miss the checkpoint. Okay, this is... it felt sort of controlled in the beginning. Not so much now. This is like the only way we place we can boost, I think. Don't see where I'm going. Yeah, set that jump up better, I think, but still end up in a worse way. No, it sorted itself out. This is the last lap, I reckon. The boost is how we can pull away. Seems to be the only way. No! No! This is exactly what we don't need. I was going to say it as I was going to this jump. We've always gone on the left side, and I was aiming for the right side. I thought maybe it's a bad decision. Maybe it will put us to, you know, hit the center block. And that's exactly what happened. Exactly what we didn't want. And we lost the lead. And now, what's happening now? Are we flying, or are we an airplane? Are we a land vehicle? What's happening? And there we have it. One of the last corners. We go from first to almost last, 7th. I don't think we have enough nitro to solve this. Maybe 3rd is enough. Maybe 3rd is good enough. Yay, 2nd. That might have saved us. Yes, reached top 3. We made it. Yeah, hovercraft, you never know. So we made 2 out of 3 races. Very happy with that, actually. The struggle is not as hard as it was last time. Oh, this is a nice view, actually. Sun coming up here on the lake. Nice. There we have it. Astonishing performance level of 52, although the maximum is only 80, so not that far to go. Hey, did you see we had some like pilot stuff there? Have we gone up like icon level or something? Icon point. All right, maybe just check quickly. Is there something here which can help us in this discipline? Yeah. Increase follower gains. 0.1. Let's just continue to build on this one. Alright. Next race, I guess, huh? This is going decently, I must say. So, Lake Michigan, never done that. Oh, recommended level 20. That's even lower. We've done 30, right? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep your pressure on traffic section.
Go! Reach top 3. Alright, we'll try. Where are we going? Left, alright. Okay, there could be a dead stop there if you go into the pillars. Let's try not to do that. They are so close. Even though they have performance level 20 and we have like 50-ish. Yeah, they're still passing us like nothing. We should have twice their performance. Almost like 2.5 their performance. They're passing us like nothing. First to 8 in 2 corners. Yeah. No problemo. For them. I'll try to boost my way past. There is straight here. Ah, no! Ah! Hovercrafts. Okay, so 35%, so that tells us that there will be 3 laps. So, steer, 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 stay away. There will be 3 laps.
You're in first.
What?
You're so good.
He's in first. How can I be in first when I see the leader in front of me? That's weird, man. That's happened several times actually in different disciplines, I think. Like you see the leader ahead of you and it says like you're first. Also when you obviously been first, it says that you have not been first. So, first to 8th again there. This is a bad trend because just in front of the finish, every time they pass us. So we go from first to last every time in that. This is like the same position which we started the last lap in. So it tells us that we will most likely be in last if we don't create a little gap ahead of that section in the map. Try and boost my way through here if I can. Keep the corner tighter. Like, maybe I'm wasting all the boosts, so when we really need it, then I don't have any boost left. I don't know. I'm just trying to maintain the lead here. Remember, we have like almost 2.5 their advantage level. There should really be no issues. Stay away. Let me pass you. Okay, top 3, so we made it though. We made it first. Yeah, it's sorting itself out, so to speak. We're doing fine, all in all. Way better than the first episode, so yeah. Sort of like the last episode we did, which I replayed previous events. Yet again, it was the Destruction Derby or Demolition Derby. That went better on the replay than on the first. And same here. So let's try and get these. These drops. Yeah, new icon level as well. I'm just gonna stop steering this vehicle at all because it just makes me dizzy. Alright, so no new did we get a new icon point? Let's just continue to build on what we have and then apply the performance upgrade as well. There it is, 53 out of 80. Alright everyone, that's hovercraft. Now we opened up this discipline. We still have a few more races which we can do, and we have a bit still to go before we max this vehicle out. We saw that some of the performance parts were like 1 performance level or 2 performance level better than the performance level we're currently at. So I guess even though it's not that far to go, performance level, was it 53 to 80, that the upgrade process might be slow, so you will still have to do a decent amount of races before you get it maxed out, so which is fair enough. I'm gonna round up this episode. I think it's enough of hovercraft for one episode. Next episode we will look into something completely different. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment. If you want to stay tuned for new content, subscribe and click the little bell button. Thank you all. Have a nice day. Bye bye.